8 games in 2 days. Madden 2005 is life. And the game of the week for week 10, the Seattle Sea Monsters in town, both teams 6-2. And it's Joe Nedney with a 50-plus yard field goal to get the scoring started in this one. Vick rolling out, back of the end zone. Reggie Lewis, they call it an incomplete pass. I've been on a hot streak with the challenges, but not even close on that one. Cost us a timeout. Janikowski going to tie it up at 3. Manning doing the audibles is insane. Playing against him, it takes forever. And then these short circuits running backwards. And we get the cheap sack, but then they have the cheap physics here. With the pass to Taylor, gets him above the 40. They go right downfield and in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Sea Monsters. Up 10-3. 2.5 to play in the half. Outside to Ryan Moore. And Vegas ties this thing up, living up to the billing for the game of the week. Picked off by Jeff Ulbrich. Manning right over the middle, and his receiver is going to lecture him like, what are you doing there? 3rd down and 16 for the show. We go outside to Anquan Bolden, and he's got the first, knocked out at the 1-yard line. So we'll give it to him on goal to go. And Vegas up 17-10, but 43 seconds to go in the first half. Pump and got his receiver. Davis inside the 20, finally brought down at the 10, 21 seconds on the clock. And Teo Johnson is going to dive short of the goal line, literally on it. So on 3rd and inches, Manning pump and spikes it into the ground. They're going to kick the field goal. You got to score touchdowns when you play the show. But that's what they decided to do. Vick outside to Bolden, missed tackle, and he's gonna score, making this a multi-score game, 24-13. Break out the blackface, all Vegas, all day as we go right downfield again, and they forget to cover Ryan Moore. Touchdown show. Brian Moorman, though, we're gonna desperately keep him in it. 0 accuracy, and when I say Brian Moorman, I mean me shanking the kick. Very next play, Cullen Peyton. Ed Reed misses the tackle, and the Dave Show alum is going to take it into the end zone. And some life for the Seattle Sea Monsters, although they go for 2, miss the handoff, and Manning gets sacked. Vick on 3rd and 10 gets sacked, and it's going to bring out the punting unit once again, but we're going to make up for the earlier gaffe, and it goes out of bounds at the 6-yard line. But no problem for Peyton Manning. All the way up to the 20. Floats this one out to midfield. Then he's got another one to Northcutt inside the 40. Manning dialing it up to Johnson inside the 15. Manning to Johnson inside the 5. And then Northcutt in the end zone. Seattle within 1 scores. The onside kick is recovered by Anquan Bolden. Vegas, Vick rolling out. Finds Shockey. The first down is going to be enough to seal the deal, and we survive 31-26, almost blowing another one, as now we head out to Denver to take on the AFC West Rival Crush. Jake Delhomme dropping dimes. Play action at the 1, and it's picked off by Ed Reed in the end zone. Vick rolling out, finds Lance Moore up near midfield. Let's do it again near the 30. Vick going to the right this time. Wide open is Anquan Bolden, and he's short somehow. The pitch back to Danny V is a loss. Then Vick is sacked by Justin Smith. And we're going to the right, and Danny V is going to score. Touchdown shows. Slight delay there in the touchdown. Rolling out to the left, back into Denver territory, and it's Danny V cutting up field. And man, he's a great signing in the free agency. Let's get him the touchdown. The 90 overall running back. A big improvement over Rudy Johnson. 2nd down and 5 for the Denver Crush. Jake Delhomme going deep and caught. Somehow comes up with it and is down at the 1. Then they throw it out of bounds. Deuce McAllister is going to dive too early. Floats this one out, and it's batted out of the air by Sammy Davis. You got to score touchdowns if you're going to beat the show, but everyone's kicking these short field goals. Jeremy Shockey above the 35, and what a catch there along the sideline. Lance Moore and Reggie Lewis, and then Jeremy Shockey again down to the 1. Rolling out to the right, Vick's going to take it in himself. 21-6. as we watch the offensive linemen celebrate. Don't get to see that too often. All right, things are getting sloppy here in the second half. Denver with the sack, fumble, scoop, and score. And Gamble looks proud of himself. Some life for the Denver Crush. You know what? Let's help him out some more. Intercepted by the linebacker right over the middle. Jay Feely from 55 yards out is good. Got that altitude advantage. It's now 21-19. And then picked off again. Vick gets it to Roy Williams. That's 3 straight possessions, ending in a turnover. That's another Denver field goal, and make it 4 straight possessions, ending with turnovers. Jeremy Shockey's like, what the hell you doing, dude? 3rd and inches at the 3, and it's an incomplete pass, batted down by Aaron Schobel, and they settle for another field goal. Gets them the lead 22-21, but not for long. Reggie Lewis gonna score on the out route. Touchdown show. Let's go for 2 and make this thing up by 7. Rolls out and finds Danny V. I love doing the play action and finding the running back. It's 29-22, and it's picked off by Asante Samuel. And then Deuce McAllister shoots out of the pile. What speed he's got. Vick runs into Justin Smith again, one of my all-time favorite players. But we find Lance Moore in the end zone to make this thing 36-22. But here comes Denver. Picked off! Asante Samuel, 2nd interception of the game. Gonna seal the deal right there, 36-22. -3 yards rushing for Vegas. We're 24th in the league in rush yards. I am having too much fun launching bombs. Here, well, this time we're gonna run, and then we're gonna fumble it, and the defense is going to recover. God damn it. But our defense gets a stop, and here we go. Jeremy Shockey, 2 missed tackles, make it a 3rd, and Vegas on top, 7-0 here in Arizona. Ross Ellington, the 3rd-year quarterback, picked off by Sammy Davis, and we're having it in prime position here. Vick rolling out and finds Jonathan Stupar at the back of the end zone. 14-0 show here in the second quarter, as Ellington's going to find Ben Troop in the end zone. He's in no mood to celebrate. But here we go again. Vegas, Vick, Ryan Moore having a hell of a video here. Scoring, and it's 21-7. We're not done in the second quarter. Over the middle to Jonathan Stupar. 28-7. All Vegas, all day. But Rattlers ain't going down without a fight. Hines Ward breaks free and finally brought down from behind inside the 25-yard line. There's Ward again, tack on a 5-yard face mask penalty. And then Ellington finds Ward wide open in the end zone. 28-14. As we move along to the third quarter, Ross Ellington floats this one out, and it's Hines Ward with 3 Vegas players around him. But sack, fumble, and the defense recovers. Threat averted for the time being. Vick runs into a sack and then gets sacked. Not a good possession from the Vegas offense there. Pump and picked off by Adam Pac-Man Jones. The number 4 corner on the depth chart's gonna score. The pick 6, 35-14. Just over 2 minutes to go. Ellington finds another wide open Hines Ward. He finished with nearly 200 yards receiving in this one. That one incomplete, and Ross Ellington injures his knee on the play. Enter in Nicholas Watkins, a second-year quarterback, and he'll find Hines Ward open in the end zone. Arizona not going down without a fight, like I said before. Onside kick, and it's Landon Sinna, the backup fullback, getting it. So now it's up to us to run out the clock. We're going to go play action pass and then give it. Hello, Newman. Keith Newman, the former Vegas show linebacker, jukes Vick and takes it into the end zone. And we're trying to make these games close. Danny V's like, what the hell you doing, dude? Onside kick again, but it's Ryan Moore. God, what a video for him. 4th and 16, we take the knee, but there's still 1 second on the clock. Ross Ellington going deep downfield. It's caught! but he's 2 yards short of the line to gain. Call it. 35-28. Vegas survives another come from behind scare. Game of the week for week 13. AJ Feely finds Benjamin Watson, and he's gonna run past our entire defense and score 7-0 San Diego Fleet. Over the middle to Ryan Moore. God, the MVP of this video. Let's get it to him again. Touchdown show. 85, having an afternoon. AJ Feely, though, and the San Diego Fleet going deep into double coverage. Chris Henry comes down with it. 2nd and goal at the 4, and it's Feely outside to Ben Watson again. The Fleet coming and actually fighting back. Vick rolling out, though, and it's Ryan Moore again. Wide open. His 2nd touchdown of the game. And you know what? Let's go to him again. 3 touchdowns for Ryan Moore. What is that, like 6 in this video? 21-14, 20 seconds to go in the half. Feely outside to Ben Watson having a day. Takes him down inside the 30, and it's Mike Nugent kicking the field goal with 6 seconds to go. The ensuing kickoff, he kicks it out of bounds, and so it gives us great field positioning. Vick rolls out, finds Bolden down inside the 30. Call the timeout with 1 second to go. Sebastian Janikowski from 47 yards out is good. 24-17 at halftime. Now we got Janikowski from 51 yards out in the 3rd quarter. That's good, making it a 27-17 game. But we're back down into Fleet territory, and it's Anquan Bolden with the score. 34-17, 5.5 to play. AJ Feely, end zone to Heath. Touchdown Fleet. 34-24, 5 minutes to go. Let's get him in the game. That's what we do. Intercepted. But Jerry Azuma, 4th and goal at the 3. They decide to go for it, down by 10. So it remains a 2-score game. Vick from within our own end zone finds Anquan Bolden. Go right downfield. Wide open is Danny V. Touchdown show. 41-24. But San Diego ain't done yet. Feely outside to Ben Watson, his 3rd score of the game. Onside kick action recovered by Ryan Moore. Who else? Golly. 4th down and 3. Rolling out and clear out that side of the field. Vick easily gets it. That was so fun. Let's try and do that again, but I don't push the sprint button for some reason. I get my guy killed, and he's getting back up. Let's not risk that again. Knee it out. Get the win. We're 10-2 on the year. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next